Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. For today's video, it is going to be very eye focused and we're going to be doing this look here, which is a very pinky romantic Valentine's Day look or just a pinky everyday look. If you're curious to see what products I used and how I achieved this eye look, then please be sure to go ahead and just keep on watching. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing a very simple Valentine's Day look eye using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I absolutely love this palette and I've more so played around with the neutrals rather than the pops of pinks and purples and reds all throughout here. So I figured today's video we can do kind of like a Valentine's Day inspired eye, just play around with makeup and see what we come up with. So the first shade I'm going to be dipping into is the shade Grateful. It's this really nice neutral warm toned brown, and this is going to act as our transition shade. So I'm just gently buffing that right into the crease, kind of keeping it more focused towards the outer corner first, and then once we do have less product, blending that in. Something like that, just a very light wash of color, nothing too crazy, and then I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Really focusing it in the crease and working that shade. And just continuing to build it up to get the shade that I want. Again, gonna dip right back into that shade and stamp it on the outer corner. Starting off with circular motions, that way it kind of applies the pigment right in that area while blending it out, and then doing the windshield wiper to further drag it into the crease. The next shade I'm gonna dip into is called Heart On. I think it's such a cute name, and it's this nice vibrant corally red pink, and I'm just taking that on a smaller, more tapered brush, and I'm going to do the same thing just by stamping it on the outer corner, kind of working it right there, and then further blending it out using circular motions and windshield wiper to drag it into the crease. And these are blending like an absolute dream as well, so I'm just going to continue to build that shade up, and I'm actually going to be taking a mixture of the shade Heart On and Next, which are these two shades right here, just that way I can kind of have some burgundy in there as well, to kind of help build up the depth of that shadow. Just gently stamping it on the outer corner and fluffing it out. These shades are very pigmented, so with that being said, you honestly don't need a lot of product, which is fabulous, and they blend really well. It doesn't look like they're getting patchy at all, doesn't look like it's clinging to any specific areas of the eye. It's just blending like a dream. And now taking that big fluffy brush that we went in with first, I'm actually going to be dipping into the shade Perfectionist, which is this one right here, just to further help blend everything out. Since the first shade Grateful did kind of disappear, I'm just taking the shade Perfectionist and tapping off the excess and blending right above where we blended the pinks, just to kind of give it a seamless gradient as we go up. And I'm just taking that shade Next, which is that deep burgundy, and I'm just further building that up in the outer corner, making sure that we have the right amount of depth and dimension. And then again, just taking that fluffy brush and blending everything out. So you can totally leave the lids like this, but since I do want to keep it more on the matte side, I don't want to get too glittery, I'm going to be taking the Dose of Colors Katie and Desi Friendication palette and just dipping into this first shade here called Basic. And of course you don't have to use this palette, but just something like a skin tone shadow would be perfect, because I'm just going to go ahead and pack that on and lightly fluff that right up into the crease and just blend it onto the lid. So that way the lid is fully matte and it looks more put together. And then again, I'm just going to be taking that lightly more tapered brush, dipping into Heart On, and further blending that over where the two shades meet, just making sure that everything is blended seamlessly, and then also kind of building up that pink color again. Then you totally could leave the eyes just like this, but I do want to add a little bit something more. So I'm going to be taking the shade Temptress here, which is the black in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just taking that on a like fine liner brush. I'm going to be stamping that as close as possible to the lash line and smudging it out just to kind of give us like a liner look without the starkness of a liquid liner. And I'm just going to be taking that on a little detailer brush and just blending upwards, really smoking it out. I love smoky liners like this because you don't have to be super precise. And with the fallout, I'm just going to go ahead and brush that away. Now that I have the eyes looking like this, I'm actually just going to be taking a pencil brush, dipping into the shade Grateful and Hard On, kind of doing a mixture of these two right here, and buffing that right on the lower lash line. And also taking the shade Next, which is what we use to deepen our outer corner, and buff that along the lower lash line as well. Just something like that to kind of smoke it out and have the lower lash line connect with the upper lid. And next I'm just going to take the new Bite Beauty Upswing mascara and apply this to my top and bottom lashes. First impressions, I have not used this mascara yet, but I love it. I feel like it does a really good job of coating each individual lash, and it's making them look a lot longer and more full. And this is what the mascara is looking like. I absolutely love it. Off of first impressions, I feel like it is definitely worth the money. I feel like it really did a good job separating my lashes, lengthening them, and making them look more volumized, I guess you could say. Totally could leave the eyes looking like this and just rock your natural lashes. However, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on a lash and do my brows off camera, and I'll be back. So I went ahead and finished off the brows and the eyes. I went ahead and popped on the Tarte lashes in the Style Goddess, along with the Juvia's Place highlighter. And along with that, just to keep the look cohesive, I'm gonna be taking this highlight as well, just to pop it on the inner corner and give the inner corner a bit of highlight, just like that, to help open up the eye and bring everything together. Just kind of scooping that up into the inner corner portion of the eye as well, just to help everything blend together. Just like that. And I'm also going to take that highlighter and apply it right underneath the brow, just to give the brow bone a little bit of highlight as well. Nothing too crazy, just a little something something. Then to finish off the lips, since the eyes are so bold, for me personally, I like to go in with like a nude lip. So I'm going to be taking Pat McGrath's lip liner in the shade Contour and lining my lips. I know right now the lips look a little bit dark, but trust me, trust the process. I'm going to be going in with Becca Sugar lipstick. It's super creamy, very lightweight. And then to finish it off, I'm actually going to be taking the Juvia's Place Barely There gloss. I absolutely love this one. It's super lightweight, non-sticky, very glossy. And again, it is a lighter gloss, so it's just going to help to further lighten up the lips. Alright guys, and that completes today's video. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and if there's any other Valentine's Day looks that you'd like to see from me, please be sure to drop them down in the comments below. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you join the family, and also be sure to hit that notification bell, that way you're notified every single time I upload a video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys!